I think people in South Carolina are excited about Judge Barrett. I don't know how much it affected fundraising today, but if you want to help me close the gap, lindseygraham.com. A little bit goes a long way. The bottom line is my opponent raised $57 million. Congratulations to him. That's the most anybody's ever raised in the history of the Senate. The state's not for sale. I feel really good about my campaign. I've never felt better about my campaign than I do right now. Going to work hard, run through the tape.
So it's illegal to solicit campaign contributions inside of a federal building. And Lindsey Graham just did that. So he broke the law. And he didn't just break that literal law. He also broke the being too thirsty law by constantly trying to get donations on Fox News.
Go to lindseygraham.com. $5 or $10 from half your audience would fill in the gap that I'm facing.
I'm being killed financially. This money is because they hate my guts. Get on our website, lindseygraham.com. $5 or $10 goes a long way.
I'm getting overwhelmed. Lindseygraham.com. Help me.
I'm being outraised 2 to 1. If you want to help me, lindseygraham.com.
lindseygraham.com. They're loading me up because I'm chairman of the Judiciary Committee. Go to lindseygraham.com to help me.
Every liberal in the country wants to take me out. lindseygraham.com. If you want to help me, help me by going to my website.
So help me at lindseygraham.com.
I probably broke a law or two there with that being too thirsty joke, but I digress. Will anyone follow up on Lindsey Graham's violation of the law, his breaking of the law? Absolutely not. Trump breaks the law on a regular basis when it comes to campaign finance laws and solicitation laws for contributions, things like that. I mean, he violates the Hatch Act on a regular basis by hosting campaign rallies outside the White House and outside government buildings. So they're not going to crack down on Lindsey Graham, but somebody who could crack down on Lindsey Graham, and why Lindsey's so damn desperate right now, is because his opponent, Jamie Harrison, in South Carolina, is raking in a lot of money. Now, this is from a lot of liberals throughout the country, not from his home state of South Carolina, so it's not representative of grassroots support necessarily for Jamie Harrison, but it does give him a significant advantage. And that's why Graham is so terrified, as you can tell, and desperate. Jamie Harrison has taken a 1-point lead over Senator Lindsey Graham in the race for the Republican incumbent South Carolina seat, new polling data has revealed. According to the latest state poll from Data for Progress, Harrison was backed by 47% of voters in the state, while Graham was supported by 46% of his constituents. Senator Graham's latest poll numbers put him significantly behind President Donald Trump in his home state. A little more than half of South Carolinians, 52%, said they would vote for Trump to have a second term, putting him 9 percentage points ahead of Democratic nominee Joe Biden. So that could indicate that this poll for Harrison is a bit of an outlier, because if Republicans are voting for Trump, they might also vote for Graham down ballot, but we'll see. It's very tight. When Data for Progress conducted the same survey at the end of September, the pollster found that Graham had a 1-point lead over Harrison among likely voters in South Carolina. The new survey's results contrast with those from a morning consult poll of South Carolinians conducted between October 2nd and October 11th. According to the data published on Monday, Graham held a 6-point lead over Harrison, with 48% of likely voters backing the incumbent. The Cook Political Reports analysts now rate the South Carolina Senate race a toss-up contest, having previously favored Graham's chances of winning another term in the upper chamber. But according to the latest data, Harrison's fundraising efforts dwarfed Graham's hauls in the third quarter of this year. Releasing its Q3 figures, the Harrison campaign said the Democratic challenger had raised $57 million in donations between July and September. By comparison, the Graham re-election campaign raised $28 million over the same period, or a little less than half the amount bagged by Harrison's team. And that was a record-breaking haul, literally record-breaking, for a Senate race by Jamie Harrison. So this will be a fun one to watch on election night for sure. I still think Lindsey Graham has a better chance than Jamie Harrison, but that race is tight. The only thing that puts Graham over the edge is the fact that he's connected in some way to Donald Trump as a Republican. But Graham once despised Trump and now licks his boots. That shows weakness to voters. Maybe they vote for Trump and then don't vote down ballot on the Senate race. That's a possibility. So something to look out for. But once again, Lindsey Graham debasing himself for money and he debases himself on a regular basis. He is a shameless man, and it's a little bit sad to watch if it weren't so funny.